Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the three-digit World Cup semifinals. My name is Tycani. Today, Germany versus Ukraine in the losers bracket, looking to continue on into the finals weekend. Both these teams have had long runs throughout the tournament. Now, finally here to face off against each other. Their last matches were 7-1 for Germany against Chile and 7-2 for Ukraine against Canada. So both these teams have had pretty dominant performances in their previous matches. Now here, hopefully perform a little bit. It's going to be an exciting one for sure. Just getting into the roles to decide pick order, ban order, all that. All right. It is up to Ukraine to decide first whether they want the pick order or the ban order. It's a pretty big decision. With Germany rolling a 1 at that. Alright, Ukraine going to decide to take the ban order, being the first ban, meaning Germany gets to decide their pick order. They can decide whether they want to be the first pick or the second. Remember, in a best of 13 set, first pick allows you to guarantee you have the last pick, or you have one more pick before the tiebreaker, but Germany is going to pick the second pick, opting to go for the sort of counter pick method. Ukraine, with the first ban, they are going to get rid of Nomad 3. Shadow Castle is going to head out of the pool here. Germany gets their first ban. It's going to be Nomad 2 getting rid of Longinus, not wanting to play the flow aim against Ukraine's team. Alongside that will be Nomad 4, not wanting to deal with the slider aim. And Ukraine is going to go ahead and get rid of Hard Rock 3 TFC. The precision pick in the pool, CS 7.2, now gone. Now it's up to Ukraine to find the first pick in the pool. Now they had flow aim and slider aim banned into them. So I imagine they're going to be looking at some of the tech picks. Be looking at, well, they did ban Hard Rock 3, so maybe it's not super likely we see Hard Rock. Hard Rock 2 is definitely an option. Also have, the DT pool, Premod 1 as well. A little bit on the techier side, although that's a little closer to Nomad 3 than I think Ukraine wants to play. So we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of options in this pool. It's gonna be DT3 Supernova. Won 285 BPM. This is a pretty pure speed pick. Also, it is 1 minute and 17 seconds long, which is a pretty big trend with the DT pool. The DT maps are very, very short. In fact, just by 1 second, this is not the shortest map in the DT pool. All right, everybody fielding their rosters. Again, this is the loser's bracket. Whoever wins this will be moving into the top 6. That's the finals weekend. And whoever loses will unfortunately be eliminated from the 3-digit World Cup. So this is a pretty big match here. This is the difference between another weekend of play and no more play at all. I imagine that the nerves are going to build for these teams. Now, we've already seen Ukraine's team enter the lobby. It looks like they probably have the set roster already. Rapchi, Dench, and Poma. See, Anrioy's on the side of Germany, although it looks like they may not have the other 2 players in yet, still trying to figure out exactly who they want in. Alright, you see Kriller and Serbia Trucker 13 enter the lobby. Serbia Trucker 13, also known as Runny Sunny. Although I think the name Serbia Trucker 13 is funny, so that's how I'll be referring to them. Here we go into the GT3. Again, 1 minute and 16 seconds. This is not a long map by any stretch of the imagination. Every break will instantly count towards the score. Things are going to move very, very quickly, so be ready. Again, this is Ukraine's pick. As we get into it, we immediately see act drops from the side of Germany about evenly alongside Rapchi Pio. 2 SSs right off the bat for Ukraine from Dench and Poma. Huge accuracies on the board, giving Ukraine the early lead. We're going to see the accuracies drop a little bit, but that lead is still solidly in Ukraine's favor by about 30k. Really just waiting to see if any player breaks. Already nearly halfway through the map. It's Rapchi Pio to fall down first. Kriller is going to trade with Rapchi Pio. Rapchi Pio finds another break. It's 2 FCs apiece for these teams here. Androids and Serbia Trucker 13 versus Dench and Poma. Serbia Trucker 13 and Androids both find breaks. Dench and Poma don't trade it out. They have 2 98% FCs running away with it. 1/4 of the map left. The lead is climbing very, very quickly. There is no combo to speak of on Germany, even as Ukraine finds combo resets. Kriller has something, but it's just not enough. There's not enough time. Again, 1 minute 16 means it's over very, very quickly, and means that Ukraine has set a dominant position on this first map. 300k lead to win. 2 million team score. That's a first point for Ukraine. See how Germany responds. We'll see what they go for next. That speed looked very, very good for Ukraine. Big thing for Germany is that they are, in fact, the second pick. They get to kind of like counterpick anything Ukraine is going for. So they're able to, they're hoping to stop any momentum that Ukraine might build early on here. There's a lot of maps to pick from for Germany. We'll see, of course, Germany always very good at the mechanics, this country. So could be looking at something oriented like that. We are going to see Hidden 3 come out. This one, a little bit weirder than your standard mechanics. This one, Saigetsu, you've seen it before. It's AR8 Japanese Goblin. You know it. You might love it. Alright, everybody getting their rosters in. Immediately see Kriller hop into the first slot. It makes sense. This is Germany's captain, right? Like, Kriller, very, very good German player, is going to play, I imagine, every German pick. see Pair hop in the lobby as well. Wait to see Germany's third and anybody from Ukraine. Alright, we do see Shark hopping in the lobby for Germany, completing that lineup. And Sharitori and Dench for Ukraine, and RapGPO looking to fill out the last Ukraine slots. Timer should be about over by now. So I think this is our final rosters. I think we should be locked in. Players to ready up, get into this. This is Germany's first pick. This is one that they are looking to take strongly, and very, very contrasting to our last pick from Ukraine. Ukraine had a very fast map, both in terms of the BPM and just the time it took. This one is 4 minutes AR8. So this one, complete opposite feeling. This map feels so slow going along, and it's so about your AR8 rating consistency with the hidden. You're immediately going to see Shark and RapGPO find breaks, but it doesn't matter. In the first 100 combo, it almost never does. A pair as well. I didn't even notice that, as well as Sharitori. So don't even worry about the breaks right here. As we get further into the map, it is going to matter a little more. Everyone now has broken at some point. There isn't much combo across the board. Big drops from Shark and RapGPO. Sharitori, now the biggest combo in the lobby, fighting against Kriller, who can kind of get contested by Dench here, giving Ukraine an early lead. They had just that little bit better combo thanks to the break from Shark. Although the break from RapGPO kind of balances out a little bit. Dench is going to find a break. That's not going to fight off Kriller too well, but we see a pair traded out. Sharitori and RapGPO enough to save Kriller off for now. One of them were to break, though, could be very, very dangerous. Kriller's starting to build up, starting to look really, really scary for this German roster. Victory and RapGPO hold on nonetheless. Very, very good stuff so far. Tension pair, though, having a lot of trouble. Shark a little bit as well, although not as much. We do see RapGPO break. Now, basically the only combos in the lobby, Sharitori and Kriller. Out what we expected. The top slots for these two teams fighting off here. Really hoping that the other one breaks before they do. About even accuracies as well. Sharitori just slightly beating Kriller in terms of the accuracy. Kriller does find a break. Now Sharitori in a dominating position. Nobody really able to match him. The other two players on Germany are being matched by Ukraine's other two players. Sharitori's going to be able to take this one away. We do see RapGPO break. Slow the bleed a little bit for Germany, but that's not the player they want to see break. They need to see Sharitori break, but Sharitori absolutely refuses. Super good stuff. Crossing 400k. Finally going to find a break. Dench is right there to pick up the scraps, though. Pair and Shark are trying to contest. Pair does find a break. Really only Shark against Dench, and once again, Dench is slightly beating Shark in the combo, as well as the accuracy by a significant margin. Starting to look scary for this German roster. It's a pretty static 145k lead, but it's going to start ballooning again as Shark finds a break. There's not really anybody to contest Dench. It looks like a repeat of Sharitori's combo just a moment ago. The Ukrainian roster, I don't know what happened, but they're looking damn good on this AR8 right now. Dench is going to keep climbing. Finally does find a break. RapGPO, though, is ready to pick it up. They're just handing off who holds the lead. Kriller finds a break. That was the biggest combo on Germany. Now RapGPO uncontested. Everybody's had their time in the spotlight for the Ukrainian roster. quarter of the map left, 240k lead. Ukraine is looking so good right now. Now as we reach the end of the map, 600 combo for RapGPO. Every single Ukrainian player has contributed a significant portion of the lead, especially Sharitori, with a huge early lead for Ukraine. This roster, so good. A great score from Kriller for the German team as well. But it's not going to be enough to stop Ukraine from taking a break point on Germany's first pick. Very big. It's Ukraine's pick next. A chance to go up with an uncontested 3-0. All right, let's see what Ukraine goes with next. They had a huge victory on the speed, that DT3. They looked really comfortable on it. Could go back into speed, or try something else after winning the hidden 3. That is something. It feels like a surprising Ukrainian win, but they all contributed equally to a wonderful score there. So feels like they have a lot of options. It feels like they're pretty comfortable on pretty much anything that Germany's going to throw at them. So it's just a question for Ukraine of what can they pick to throw Germany completely off. All right, Ukraine gonna go ahead and pick DT2. This is going back into the speed, as I mentioned. DT3 was such a dominating pick for Ukraine. It makes sense to go right into that DT2. This one, additionally, very short. 1 minute 16 seconds, 233 BPM. All right. Don't know that it says Germany pick on DT2. It is Ukraine's pick. You see, good luck's coming in chat, meaning we have actually locked in our rosters. while we were fixing some issues with the commentator side of the stream. All right, Shark, Flez, Serbia Trucker 13 versus Dench, Sharitori, and Rafji Pio. All right, breaks from Serbia Trucker 13 and Sharitori to trade for both these teams. It is a Ukraine lead just because Sharitori was holding a little bit longer at that, just a quarter of the map left. Germany really wants to see another break from Ukraine. It's Sharitori with a chain miss. That's not the player they wanted to see break, though. We need to see anybody else break. Serbia Trucker 13 going to trade it as well. It's a little too late for Germany to do anything. Ukraine going to take a third point in a row with 2 FCs, by the way. All right. Absolutely insane scores from Ukraine. Up to Germany. Decide where to go next. Welcome everybody from Hippo Cup. I hope you guys had a great match. To the so far really, really good Ukraine. It's starting to look like dominant position here. 3-0. They took the DT3 and then they took the DT2. Sorry, they took the DT3. They took Germany's pick of Hidden 3, then they took the DT2. Germany now going for Hidden 1. It's a little more on the aim side. It's pretty uncomfortable. Not too dense. It is 200 BPM. But generally not crazy dense. It is very uncomfortable though, and that's the main gimmick of this, the sort of pattern aim with Hidden. Three minutes, 24 seconds. This is about your average length tourney map, which we really haven't seen in this match yet, with bouncing between 1 minute maps and a 4 minute map. So Germany here looking to capitalize on their very talented mechanics roster. I was saying earlier in the match, Germany very, very good at mechanics. You know, that's your aim, that's your pretty basic tapping. And hoping that this time they don't get surprise upset by Ukraine on their pick, where on the Hidden 3 they had, you know, every player from Ukraine really put forth a highlight score at some point. They're really hoping it doesn't happen again. They're really hoping Shark, Pear, and Kriller can hold the fort down this time on this one, that we're not going to see many breaks from them. All right, getting into the map here. Rosters are locked in. Shark Pair, Kriller, Rafchi, Pio, Poma, Dench. This one, it does not take long to get into the difficulty. This one, it picks up pretty fast, as the song does. Already going to see an early break from Rafchi Pio. First 100 combo, doesn't really matter. Maybe showing, you know, a little bit of discomfort. That or it's the greatest reverse choke of all time. Who knows? Huge uncomfortable jumps are going to catch out Rafchi, Pio, and Pair. Those ones are some of the trickiest in the map, just given how weird, like, linear you have to go back and forth. We do see Shark miss. Trades with Rafchi, Pio, but that's not the player they wanted to trade with. Not at all. 1 FC on Germany to 2 on Ukraine. Just Kriller holding down the fort. Pair coming back with a bit of a supporting combo until just now finding a break. It's the only Kriller with combo for Germany at this point. Did see Dench find a drop earlier, and another one right there traded with Shark. Poma's gonna drop as well. That was the last FC remaining for Ukraine. Kriller stands alone as the only FC in the lobby. In fact, the only combo in the lobby at this point. The second highest is, of course, Pair, so huge for Germany. Able to start building up the lead. As long as Kriller holds on, Germany has a really, really good chance at keeping this one in the bag. Some harder linear jumps. So tough to get through. Kriller does. We do see Dench break on the side of Ukraine. It's the only person to break in the entire lobby. All eyes on Kriller right now. 99.6% accuracy as well. He's not missing on anything. We see Poma miss. Ukraine absolutely can't afford any more misses. They need to wait for Germany to miss, but they absolutely refuse. The whole roster is here. It's not just Kriller anymore. Huge supporting combos from Pair and Shark to fight off Rafchi, Pio having even the slightest chance. Now at the break, everybody can see Kriller's still holding a full combo. They can see the supporting combos from Germany. They can see the score lead is getting out of control. Ukraine not going to take another break point on this one. They certainly wanted it. They certainly wanted to go up 4-0, but Kriller does not care. The entire German roster hitting some huge jumps. Shark breaks right after, but he's already done his job. The score is already way too far for Ukraine to take back. Now it's just a question of can he do it? And again, huge supporting combo from Pair. Kriller's gonna go down. Pair still holds on for Germany, though. Not going to let Rafchi Pio even have a fighting chance. Not going to let Ukraine have a hope. 800 combo for Pair and still climbing. Kriller may not close out the FC, but he's built up an incredible lead, and Pair is here to finish the rest of the job. Absolutely insane stuff from the German roster, showing they are so strong on mechanics, showing that these sort of aim picks are going to absolutely be in their favor when they've got a player like Kriller on their team. Now Germany has a point on the board. It's Ukraine's pick next. Remember, to get even, Germany still does need to take a break point at some point in the match. And if you're Germany, I bet you're hoping that it's this next one. As you see time go on, nerves are going to get higher and higher. It's going to get harder and harder to take a break point in the mental aspect. In the actual gameplay aspect, the pool's going to whittle down. Ukraine's going to have less comfortable picks, and Germany's going to have picks that they could potentially take over Ukraine. But again, the mental is a very, very big factor. So if you're Germany, you want to take your break point right here. So it's up to Ukraine to find the map that will completely stop that. Already seen them win on the speed. Now, not really much in terms of speed left. DT1 kinda. It does have speed elements to it. Although it's not particularly a speed map, it's also AR 10.5, which can be uncomfortable for a lot of tournament players. So we will see. Ukraine could be looking at just going for a completely different skill set altogether. Of course, we did also see the win on Hidden 3. That was Germany's pick, showing that they're fairly comfortable on the reading if they try. That said, it's a little bit more of a gamble. Of course, Hidden 3 was Germany's pick for a reason, and I'm sure if we were to see something like Free Mod 3, Germany could potentially pick it, or not pick it, take it. Ukraine is going to pick Free Mod 1, though. Energy Synergy Matrix. This one, your All-Tech CS3, by the way. So that means that you're going to see pretty much normal circle size for Hard Rock players. You're going to see about CS4. For hidden players, the screen is going to look a lot denser, even at AR 9.6 because of the CS3. And that might throw off your hidden reading a little bit. As far as the Hard Rock, it's just mechanically harder. Shout out to Tycani, by the way. This song is so fire. Tycani, featured artist as well. So who knows? Maybe in the future we can see this song in a bundled map with the game, which would be beautiful because this song's awesome. Alright, we do see Ukraine fill their rosters. FGPO Sharktori, I thought it was going to be Tapak, but we are going to see Tapak head out of the lobby, actually. Shark in for Germany alongside Kriller. Both teams need their third to come in. Serbia Trucker 13 for Germany. And Dench for Ukraine, it looks like. Likely the final roster as the timer whittles down a little bit. Here we go into the map. Looking at our mods, we have Hard Rock from Serbia Trucker. Oh, okay. Abort is called. I was a little confused. That makes sense. All right. Hard Rock from Serbia Trucker 13, Hidden from Shark. About what I was expecting. Dench on Hard Rock and RafGP on Hidden for Ukraine. And of course, our no-mod players, Kriller, and Sharitori. These ones kind of acting as the consistency checks for these teams. These are the players they absolutely don't want to break, as we see Dench and Shark find breaks early on. Serbia Trucker 13 going to go down next. RafGP, the only modded player now holding an SS at that alongside Sharitori. Kriller matching the SS, at least in terms of no mod, but nobody can match the modded SS at this point. Sharitori does go down. A little scary. RafGP, though, still holding the lead. A modded SS is, of course, more worth than a no mod SS. We do see Serbia Trucker 13 go down as well. RafGP and Dench versus basically just Kriller, as we see Shark go down. It's the two modded players for Ukraine that are holding on to so much, and only the no mod player for Shark was a banjo break, actually. It's not only Kriller holding on for Germany. Shark still has a significant amount of combo. That was some supreme trolling from the OC tournament client, but Kriller, that is a real break, absolutely. He's wearing against Germany's no mod FC down, but it's RafGP trading it out. Shark versus Dench. A battle of modded players. Hidden versus Hard Rock for these players. Which one can be a little more comfortable? We have a quarter of the map left. We have a 150k lead for Ukraine. crucial that both these players hold on, but it's Shark to go down. Shark just barely misaiming a circle. Sorry, a slider. Dench holding on 800 combo. The Hard Rock player for Ukraine. Once again, we're seeing Ukraine's modded players actually are the ones to have put forth the highest scores. Usually you expect the no-mod players on these free mod picks to put forth the high scores, but it's Dench with nearly 900k for Ukraine. Raf GPO not too far behind, 600k of his own. That made the difference. It's a one slider break play from Dench on the Hard Rock in this free mod 1. Ukraine up 4-1. All right, next pick up to Germany. I imagine we're just going to go straight back into the aim. We saw how comfortable they were on a hidden one. There's a lot of aim maps still left in this pool. You have Nomad 1 and Hard Rock 1 are your very standard aim maps. DT 1 is a bit speedy aim. That one a bit of a riskier pick as you're playing against Ukraine on speed aim, which, given Ukraine's scores on DT3 and DT2, is a little bit more of a risk than I think Germany would like to take. Though I do believe we will see Nomad 1, Hard Rock 1 at some point. We haven't seen the Hard Rock pool at all. Germany taking their time, considering their pick. You don't want to make a mistake in picking a map, right? It is going to be the Nomad 1, Dansai No Solitude, capped by Mordred. 4 minutes, 28 seconds. It's a long one. Well, is that it is 210 BPM. This one is from Corsair's Open 2021. This was the finals Nomad 1 in that tournament. Alright, starting to see the Ukrainian roster join the lobby here. Ratchipio and Sharitori in for Ukraine. Kriller has always been here. I mean, it absolutely makes sense. This is a really highlight player for Germany. We saw him perform amazingly on the hidden one. There's no world where Kriller isn't going to be in this map. It's just the question of Germany's other players as well as Ukraine's third player. See Dench coming to the lobby for Ukraine. Full Ukrainian roster, still haven't seen the other two German players join. We are going to see Fleh and Shark. All right, here we go to the map again. 4 minutes, 28 seconds. It's going to be a long one. It's a huge aim consistency test. Home on one, though. Germany really looking to take this one. We saw amazing performance from Kriller on the hidden one, hoping to replicate it here on the Nomad one. This one, say, it is a little more of that inconsistency, right? So you're not going to see just as many breaks as on the hidden one, which focuses a little more on the awkward aim, sort of control on the stranger patterns in terms of high spacing. It's a little more niche, and you're going to see a little more breaks. What's really about is the accuracy, which is near even. That said, there goes Shiratori. That is one break for Ukraine, and no trade from the side of Germany. Getting some of the biggest possible jumps in the map. All of them holding their full combos. We're seeing slight act drops from Shark, but it doesn't matter. His teammates are there to pick up the fall with 299s from Kriller and Fleh. They're going to keep holding on. We're now a quarter through the map. Only Shiratori has fallen. As I say that, there goes RafGPO. Another break from Ukraine. Still nothing from Germany. Only Dench holding the FC for the Ukrainian roster here against 3 FCs. Starting to look a little dangerous for Ukraine. They really want to see Germany find a break soon. Otherwise, it's going to get out of control very, very fast. Once again, Germany hitting every big aim pattern in the map. Nothing is going to stop them. Nothing is going to stop the three-way that they're currently holding. And again, the accuracies on Germany are impeccable. Just a second ago, it was 299s and a high 98. Slight drops. It doesn't matter with the combo that they have. All of Ukraine has recovered as well. We haven't seen a break in over 400 combos. That's over half the map since we last saw a break. Every player on Germany has crossed 400k. It's RafGPO. It'll find a break again. That's not the player that you want to see a break from if you're Ukraine. That's one of your own. That was a huge supporting score potentially. It's not a German player. Kriller is finally going to find a break, though. That's one down. Shark finding some act drops, nearly breaking, but doesn't break quite yet. FCs from Germany, Fleh and Shark have done a lot of work. 250k lead. The question is, even if we see a break from one of these players, does Ukraine have the time to take it back? They might, but it's going to be risky. Even then, Fleh and Shark absolutely refuse to break. Starting to see shakes come through, but it doesn't matter. They are hitting it. That's all that matters. Huge aim patterns. Fleh is going to find a drop. The lead is going to start to go to Ukraine somewhat quickly. Shark drops as well. That's the last FC on Germany. Ukraine does not have time. There is no way. Dench and RafGPO both broke. If Dench held on it, there might have been a chance, but Shiratori alone is not enough to bring it back for Ukraine. And Germany, little scare at the end, but they are going to be taking their second point. We are now 4-2, and it's Ukraine's pick next. All right, where does Ukraine want to go? They've shown how good they are on the techier side of things. Makes sense. We did see Germany ban Nomad 4. That was huge slider aim. Now Ukraine could be looking at Hard Rock 2, could also be looking at DT1. They're both very, very valid picks from Ukraine. I think we'll see at some point DT1 for the aim speed mix. Hard Rock 2 for the techier elements to it. Up to Ukraine. They're going to take their time. They're gonna really think about it. Talk with the team. See what they want to do. All right, GT4 coming through. Jester, by LCFC. So quite an interesting pick. I'll talk about the techier elements. You know, this certainly has a little bit of that. Can't ignore 2 minutes again. This is the longest map in the DT pool, and it's still very, very short. They are 10.3 as well. All right, looks like we've got our rosters in. Android, Shark, Kriller, Ratchy, Theo, Palma, Dench. This one big. Remember, again, Germany still does need a break point to be even with Ukraine, and the earlier the better for this team. All right, and here we go. Again, just 2 minutes. This map does not take very long to get into the action, as we've seen through the entire DT pool. And with it, speaking the entire DT pool, we've only seen Ukraine win on it in the 2 maps that we've seen. They feel very, very confident on DT. I imagine that is going to continue. You know, slightly higher accuracies on Ukraine are going to keep the lead for now. Start to see some slider ends drop, and it's giving the combo slightly to Germany alongside accuracy, as Anwaz has built up incredible accuracy, but a combo drop not fare well for the German team. We have not seen a response in that sense from Ukraine. We're just continuing to build their accuracy up after the start of this section, kind of losing a little bit. Dench is going to find a slider break right after, though. Said traded with Shark, just a couple combo, a couple of 100 combo earlier. Kriller now the only FC remaining for Germany. RapGPO and Poma both holding for the side of Ukraine. 2 FCs to 1 is going to make a little bit of danger for Germany. That said, Germany has some pretty big supporting combos and is keeping the lead from running away too quickly. Right, final third of the map, 170k lead. It is not out of reach for Germany, but they need to see a Ukrainian break soon. It's Shark to find the break instead. It's not what Germany wants to see. That was a big supporting combo that they've now lost. It's gonna stop the lead. GP of Palma still holding on to their FCs against Kriller, the only FC left for Germany. Huge supporting combo from Androids, but it's just not enough to stop Ukraine from taking this one out of control. Once again, Ukraine, the kings of the DT pool, it feels like, as we see they close out with 2 FCs on the board. Kriller FCing as well. Poma's going to find a drop. It's not 2 FCs. I lied. But RapGPO is going to close out the FC against Kriller. It's going to be enough for Ukraine to take it. Now 5-2 for Ukraine. Germany's pick next. Game pause. Press escape again to continue, so they say. Imagining that was a disconnect or something of the like. And Ukraine, such a dominating position in this match. Again and again, they are just showing up against Germany. Germany picking the last truly safe aim pick in the pool. Hard Rock 1. See the diff name Madness, and that's the truth, honestly. This map is anything but easy. If you are familiar with Meridia's maps, you know how hard this is going to be. This one, 200 BPM and 3 minutes 30. Kind of similar to Hidden One in that aspect, but the style of aim is completely different. This is not pattern aim. It is uncomfortable, and it will be very, very straining to these players, especially with Hard Rock. So this song, there is a classic set of this. I can't remember who actually is the host of the set. There's a top diff by Karen SK that very well known. I think a lot of people will recognize this song just from that set. Huge classic on this one. Alright, looks like we've got our players in the lobby. Flash Shark, Kriller, RapGPO, Tepak, and Dent. Good luck in chat. Our rosters should be locked in now. Alright, here we go. Hard Rock 1 immediately seeing some act drops from Tapak, giving Germany an early lead here. That slightly better accuracy is going to help them out a lot. Doesn't take a second for this map to get really, really difficult. the first drop there for Ukraine. Shark and Kriller, though, are going to trade it. RapGPO holds on just barely. Now we have 2 FCs for Ukraine. Harris with another break. Fled's gonna trade it as well. RapGPO and Dench, now the only FCs left in the lobby, and it's Ukrainian. Ukraine able to take the lead now, pretty much uncontested. Harris breaks again, but it's not the player that Germany wants to see break. They want to see one of the FCs go down. RapGPO is going to go down. That's one FC gone for Ukraine. Trades out with Kriller, though. That's the only full combo left in the lobby. The only full combo for Ukraine at that. Shark, though, starting to build up a little bit of a comeback. If we see more breaks from Ukraine, Shark could bring it back. The lead is still damn near even here. It's not a runaway game, despite what having 2 FCs for Ukraine. You know, they weren't able to take it away, and now Germany has taken the lead back ever so slowly. The comfortable accuracies, the lack of breaks, even if they don't have the highest combo in the lobby. It's Shark and Fled. Dynamic duo here for Germany on this map, able to take it back. Just Dench on Ukraine to contest them. Germany with 1/4 of the map left needs to hold on for the life of them. They cannot afford another break point from Ukraine. Huge jumps come through. Shark finds a break. It's just Flynn now. Kriller has the supporting combo as well, but is being fought off by RapGPO. Harris finds a break. That's combo gone for Ukraine, but it's not enough to keep them from swinging the lead back. It's crucial that everybody holds on. RapGPO finds a break. Another one at that. Flat and Kriller have enough combo to contest against Dench. Germany can take this back, but Flat and Kriller both have to hold. It's Dench to find the break. Flat with over 1,000 combo now completely uncontested. There is no combo on the side of Ukraine. It looks scary. It looks like Ukraine might take this, but Germany is still in it to win it. And now 3-5. It is still a losing position for Germany, but it's looking just a little bit better than it was 30 seconds ago. Ukraine's pick next. Ukraine needs to stop Germany right here. Otherwise, things are going to get out of control. This German roster is looking scary. They are looking completely in control of their nerves. Everything is down to this next pick from Ukraine. All right. Ukraine taking the time and deciding on free mod 2 bump. Map by LMT. Three minutes, 18 seconds. $234 BPM as well. Now, for the Hard Rock players, this is going to go up to CS 5.2. Pretty standard. VOD 10 is really going to be the trouble on this one. Right, everybody taking the time to really think about their rosters here. We did see Kriller in the lobby for a moment, but headed out maybe to just practice the map for a second. Kriller is back. Territory locked in for Ukraine. Kriller, Pear, and Flat for Germany, it looks like. Ukraine likely taking a second to practice the map a little more, make sure they're super comfortable on it, decide on their mod lineups. Nothing wrong with it. RapGPO and Dench now in the lobbies for Ukraine. All right, and here we go into it. This is a big one. This is Ukraine's chance at a match point. For Germany, this could potentially be their last chance at a breakpoint. This is Ukraine's only guaranteed pick left in the pool. If Ukraine wins the next two maps in a row, that's this pick and Germany's pick right after. The match is just over, and therefore, Ukraine, this might be the only pick they need left. Super dependent on how everyone plays. We see an early break from Pear. Flez gonna follow it up. That's both Germany's modded players down. Ukraine, by the way, over-modding with Hidden Hard Rock and Hidden Hard Rock on Just Wrath. They are looking confident against Germany's pretty normal no-mod Hidden and then Hard Rock. You see RapGPO find a break alongside Dench a little bit earlier. That's both the Hard Rock players on Ukraine down. Now it's just Sartori on the Hidden against Kriller on the No Mod. Everybody's finding success in hitting all these bursts, but Kriller is going to go down on the No Mod. Pear and Fla have recovered, though. The dream isn't over for Germany. You've lost all your SCs, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that you are still comboing at least a little bit. Said Ukraine slowly recovering as well. Going to provide a little bit of trouble for the German roster. RapGPO is going to break. That's going to slow the bleed. That's going to keep the lead pretty much stagnant now at 50k until something big happens. It's another RapGPO break. Sartori is going to go down as well. That's the Ukrainian FC gone. Now you're looking at two 500 combo runs from Germany's modded players against just Dench on the Hard Rock for Ukraine. Dench is going to find a break as well. There is no combo on Ukraine halfway through the map. Suddenly, it's looking real scary for the Ukrainian squad as Germany's modded players are starting to build up insane combos. Alongside Kriller, 400 combo alongside that. We're going to see Flat fall down on the Hard Rock. Pear on the Hidden is going to keep the dream alive. And again, Kriller's supporting combo. Going to keep things building for Germany. Third of the map left. Tori with the break. It's not the players Ukrainian wants breaking. Pear does find a break, but holding on to most of the accuracy, and that's what really matters. You don't want to lose your accuracy as a mod player. You don't want to lose that much score. And Kriller's still holding on as everyone else in the lobby keeps finding breaks in this section. It's only Kriller hitting it, the only unmodded player in the lobby. Able to read it, able to hit it. Now Kriller, uncontested 800 combo. Germany now looking at a guaranteed breakpoint here. This is not Ukraine's win. This is not Ukraine's match point. In fact, it's not even Ukraine's point at all. Not Ukraine. Germany. Gotta keep the dream alive. Got the breakpoint that they really needed. Got the breakpoint back that Ukraine stole at the very beginning of the match. Germany now 4-5. And it's their pick next. Their chance to completely even it up against the Ukrainian squad. Alright, Germany's pick next. There's not much left in terms of Germany's comfort. Could be looking at Fremont 3, although after Hidden 3, you could be doubting the ability to perform on that. Additionally, DT1 always an option, but it's probably a complete toss-up between the German and Ukrainian rosters, given the mix of aim and speed within it. That's the hard thing with these like late stage gameplay here is you don't really have a lot of comfortable picks. It's going to be DT1 for the German squad. They are going to go for that aim speed mix. And again, this DT pool is the shortest thing on Earth. 1 minute, 42 seconds, this DT1. So it is going to go over real fast. Everybody taking their time. I'm imagining not even just practicing the map, but playing the whole damn thing. You got the time. And I don't blame them. This song is fire. I would be playing this too. See Kara and Kriller in the lobby for Germany, just waiting on their third. Hard to say, do they want to pull someone from their speed roster or do they want to pull someone from their aim roster for this one? Who do they think benefits more on this map? See Serbia Trucker 13, Runny Sonny back in the lobby. Now we see Dench and Terrace as well for Ukraine. Right, here we go into it again. 1 minute, 42 seconds. There's not much that separates us from a potential tied 5-5 score or a Ukrainian match point. Either way, super exciting stuff. This DT1 determines a lot. Already nearly a quarter of the way through the map, and thanks to act drops from Terrace, Germany does hold a pretty significant lead. Well, it's Terrace finding a combo break a little bit earlier. Rakipio is going to find the second break of the match. It's not a German player. Germany still has 3 FCs on the board. Ukraine only 1 with Dench. Look a little scary here at the break. Everyone can see Germany still has a full squad FC. Ukraine only has Dench to rely on. They need to see German breaks come through. I'm sure the nerves are starting to pound on the German players at that break. Dench especially. It is so nerve-wracking to be the only FC left on your team. You just have to believe in yourself. 500k lead, just a quarter of the map left. You can see a lot of breaks from Germany for Ukraine to still take this one back. Looks like this German roster is unstoppable on this DT1. It felt like this might be a toss-up, but no. Doesn't matter that it's 262 BPM. Doesn't matter that Ukraine has won every other DT pick. Wait a second, maybe it does! As every German player breaks on the one big stream of the map, it just is not enough time for Ukraine to take it back. 300k is the ending lead for Germany, and we are now 5-5. There is 1 pick left for each team. Dench, the only FC, but unfortunately it still wasn't enough against a squad of 900Ks from Germany. Ending it off at 5-5. Ukraine, it's their last pick. They need to be so confident in this next one. They need to make sure that Germany can't take this one. There are very few maps left. No Mod 5, Hidden 2, Hard Rock 2, and Free Mod 3 are all that is left for Ukraine to pick from. Alright, Ukraine still taking a second to think about their pick. It's going to be Hard Rock 2. Trajectory in the chat. .170 BPM all-time map. Just 2 minutes once again. Very short map. Shortest in the Hard Rock pool. Alright, it's roster fielding time. We have seen teams have taken a bit of time to make sure that their rosters are ready. Nobody wants to make any mistakes, although we do immediately see Charitori and Roman in for Ukraine. Serbia Trucker 13 back in the lobby for German. Rapchi Pio going to join third for Ukraine. Flet and Kriller for Germany. I believe that should be our final rosters. Alright, we do see Dench sub in here for Charitori. All right, locked in. Here we go. Two minutes straight of Altai Tech on the Hard Rock. 170 BPM. A little bit of DNA shared with the Fremont 1 that Ukraine won on. Although not too much. Definitely still a chance for a bit of a mix-up on that front. Are going to see a trade from Kriller and Roman pretty immediately. The two lowest accuracies in the lobby. Ukraine with the general accuracy lead. Flet is going to find a combo break as well. Ukraine a huge lead now, both in terms of combo and accuracy. It's only Serbia Trucker 13 holding on for Germany. Rapchi Pio is going to break. It's going to give Germany a little bit more of a window back into this, but Ukraine still holds the overall combo advantage. Third of the map done. 100k lead for the Ukrainian squad. These streams are so tough. The flow on these is so hard to hit. We are going to see Roman fall on them. No German players are going to trade it. It means Germany does have the combo lead now. It means they're going to start taking that score back. This is where the tech elements get really, really tough, where your aim control has to be right on point. Serbia Trucker 13 is going to fall. That was Germany's FC, now gone. Except the Flet and Kriller. Flet's going to fall as well. Just Kriller now to pick up the scraps against the Dench and Rapchi Pio duo here for Ukraine. Quarter of the map left. And Dench is looking amazing. Rapchi Pio not too far behind himself. He's going to find a break. Going to keep it a little closer. Dench breaks as well. Just Roman. But Kriller finds a break for Germany. There's no combo on the side of Germany. And Roman has enough to secure Ukraine for sure their match point. Absolutely beautiful stuff from the Ukrainian roster, passing the baton of the combo on to each other again and again. Everyone putting forth great, great scores. And Ukraine now 1 point away from a win. Germany 1 point away from a tiebreaker. It is Germany's pick next. Germany's chance to take it all the way to Tojita Sekai. We'll see what they go for. There are 3 maps left in No Mod 5, Hidden 2, and Free Mod 3. No Mod 5 is a dangerous pick. It is one that has been avoided the entire weekend. Hidden 2, the sort of flow control that it presents is sort of a bit of a danger after we just saw that Hard Rock 2. It's similar in some sense to where Germany was breaking. Free Mod 3 has low AR reading, which we saw Ukraine absolutely excel on, as well as just precision, which Ukraine did ban. That is something that Germany could capitalize on if they so choose. Fremont 3 is still a very, very scary pick. All right. Germany locking in Hidden 2, Fuyu no Hanashi. This one, 38 BPM. That's where this ult kind of pick have a lot of flow control. There are a lot of these flow spike patterns. They're very, very scary, especially with the Hidden. Germany has to be so confident this will work. They have to be so confident with their Hidden roster. Of course, we are going to see Kriller in. Not sure what that was. Right. Already a roster in for Germany. Looks like they might have already decided. Troker 13, Pear, and Kriller already in there. Just Sharitori in for Ukraine right now, waiting on the other two players. Let's see who's comfortable with this hidden flow control. And again, there is a little bit of DNA shared with Hard Rock 2 in terms of low BPM, high flow kind of streams, where you actually saw Ukraine have a little bit of an edge over Germany. That said, Hidden is a completely different game, and this is something that I imagine Germany might be just a little bit more comfortable on. Why they're going with this. Right, Roman and RapGPO in for Ukraine. And Roy's coming in for German team. Looks like that's Germany's real third. Dench is going to fill out Ukraine's roster. Alright, here we go. Little turdy client error for Roman. That was not a real Roman gameplay right there. Dench does seem to have a real miss there. The pair is going to trade it out alongside Anroy's, giving Ukraine the early lead nonetheless. And again, the big scary element of this map is the flow spike patterns in the key eyes. Such as those patterns right there, although just a little bit harder. Those can easily catch players off guard, especially playing on Hidden, and those are going to be the real determining factors of this map, if players can hit those. So, not going to see combo breaks for a little while as we enter a slower section of the map. As the song starts to build up, AC breaks come through. We do see Anroys find a break. Still no breaks from Ukraine, aside from the very, very early on Dench break. Anroys pair keep finding breaks. It's only Kriller. Roman's going to go down. That's one for Ukraine, now gone. Coach still holding an SS for Germany, by the way, but it's still not going to be enough against Dench and RapGPO. Dench goes down. RapGPO versus Kriller. Here we go, a battle of FCs. Kriller with the better accuracy, though, hitting the flow spike patterns. Germany now slight advantage if they can keep it. Pair does find a break, not faring well for them. At this point, they really need to see RapGPO of all people find a break. It's scary. Scary Roman building back up that support combo as well. Dench not too far behind. Ukraine is looking like a monster roster right now with their 200k lead against Germany, against Kriller. Kriller, the lone man against the world, it feels. Dench does find a break. It's not the player they want to see breaking on Ukraine, though. Halfway through the map, and we still have an FC from both teams. Again, it's that Roman supporting combo that's really doing damage to Germany right now. Roman a step above in that sense. Hair just can't match it. Really is going to matter Who among Kriller and Rap GPO breaks first, and it's Kriller! Finally losing the SS to a slider break. Rap GPO holds on. Rap GPO survives. We're gonna head into the last KI soon, but the damage might already be done. A 300k lead blossoming out of control as Rap GPO holds on. 99.9% accuracy, matching Kriller, by the way. Finally does find a break on the flow spike pattern. Kriller finds it as well. Roman is there to pick up the pieces of Ukraine's lost FC. Ukraine has played amazing in this match. They have kept everything close even when they've lost. Ukraine is going to take it. We are not going to see a tiebreaker in this match of the 3-digit World Cup. The final match of the 3-digit World Cup losers semifinals is going to go to Ukraine. And unfortunately for Germany, they're going to be eliminated at 7th place. Ukraine is going to be moving on to the finals weekend. They are looking at trying to get a €135 prize pool, sponsored in part by Blue Bunny as well. Ukraine, they get a chance to move on. They get a chance to keep fighting next weekend. But as far as the 3-digit World Cup semifinals, that is going to be it. We're going to have a map pool showcase soon enough. There is no set time for it right now, but the finals map pool showcase will be tons of hype, for sure. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you're in the servers so you know when we're going live. Finals map pool showcase.